क्या तुमको बतलाए रे, चूड़ियां मेरी रोए, मेरी चुनरी रोई जाए रे। याद पिया की मेरे पिया की, हाय पिया की आने लगी, हाय भीगी भीगी। याद पिया की आने लगी, हाय भीगी 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 रातों में।
Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed this latest video, which is the Yaad Piya ki Aane lagi workshop that I ran a couple of weeks ago. I thought I would get on board this BTS train and share some behind the scenes of the process of this choreography. So if you're following this channel and you're not brand new, you would know that I did this actual video a couple of weeks ago. I'll put it here. This is the workshop videos. So my ethos as a choreographer, when I first started choreographing, if I made a video on it, that was the one. Like, I wouldn't do multiple videos, and I didn't really understand like Instagram and video sharing culture. Like, if you recorded your choreography, you put all of your time investment into that one recording, and why would you do it again? And aren't people sick of it? But then I realized the internet is just like this vicious monster that's hungry and ever consuming and forever wanting more. So I realized that, you know, just because you've posted one iteration of your choreography doesn't mean you can't post a second one, a third one, a fourth one from a workshop, one of you doing a solo from the workshop. Go wild with that, sis. That's how I've matured as a choreographer in the digital space. Now, I thought I'd share the process of this choreography because it's a little bit of an interesting story. When I first heard this song, I really loved this song. I was really obsessed with it, and I was also crushing on someone. So I kept like freestyling to this song and being like, I want to hit every single beat. And I just loved it. And then I went to India, and then I came back, and that would have been the start of, oh my God, it was the start of this year. Kind of like really messing up my sense of time and space. But yes, it was February of this year I got back. I decided I wanted to do this piece with my level 4-5 class. And about Dance Masala, we really have 4 levels. 5 is like, hey, we're just letting you know this is going to be a really hard level 4 piece. And when I first choreographed it, I had help from Tejas, who was new to my company at the time, who had a big background in contemporary, and he suggested 1 or 2 small things for the choreo. And I was also training regularly in ballet, so there was some ballet influence that was coming in there as well. And then maybe we had 3 weeks of class left, because Dance Masala does long term. The pandemic hit. So we went on Zoom. First we tried to go on private YouTube links and things like that. It was wild, and eventually figured out Zoom and finished the choreography there. But the thing with the long-term structures is sometimes I'll start the choreography, and because, I mean, at that time I was teaching 12 classes a week, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just like set 1 minute of the choreography and choreograph as I go, like little sections of it, and figure it out. So when the pandemic hit, I just threw together some choreography. Nothing I was like super ecstatic about or super happy with. When I throw together a piece of choreography and it's not resolved, I haven't had time to edit it. All these visions of how it would be performed on stage with formations and different groups and all of that, and it never got done. Months later, when we were back in the studio, I asked my dancers like, hey, I might redo one of my old pieces. Which one do you want? Because I was thinking of Silsila. I was like, I want to redo it so that you guys know it, my new squad members. And they were like, no, you should do this. And I was like, really, that? I thought it was really pretentious. So I was really surprised. So I spoke to one of my assistants, Gitanjali. She's like, it's great as is. I was like, no. There's bits that I don't like. I have to change it. I like all this. Pagal. So ho rahi hai, like I've become, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pagal.
Go as simple as a waist turn.
Ho rahi hai. Daka daka. No, because the reason why I liked the turn is because it hit the juk juk. And we sat together. I changed all the steps that I didn't like. Chasse pas de bourrée. No, I had to take it out. A full week before we shot the original video, which was filmed here in my house, I couldn't sleep. I was thinking of like different costume elements, like different scenes. I knew I wanted to do a bigger home video than I've previously done. And even after I shot it, I felt so vulnerable, like, oh, this isn't good, this isn't great, people aren't going to like it. So I'm really happy that the video turned out the way it did and that I did actually release it instead of giving in to the inner critics. And then I taught it at the workshop over 2 sessions and it was really great just seeing everyone. I told them the dress code was like linen, Noosa mum vibe. For those who are not from Queensland, Noosa is like a very expensive part of Queensland where rich white ladies live and they wear only linen and cotton in my mind. Like I want to feel like a Noosa mum. I just want everyone to look like Noosa mums. So I was super happy to once again teach this in the studio and it felt like a kind of healing from some of the trauma of the pandemic. I mean, obviously the pandemic still rages on, but just me personally, like the confusion and the chaos of the first few months of the pandemic. But yes, I felt like this was like a really like lovely healing experience to run this workshop. And it also helped me reflect on how much I've grown as a choreographer in the last few months, which is really because I'm able to train under like my dance teachers who are in India, which is one of the unexpected blessings of a horrible situation. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this BTS video. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you are not new to the channel, thank you. And don't forget to share, comment, like this video. Do let me know if you actually like these BTS videos. Personally, this sort of thing is exactly what I love because as a dancer and someone who's always seeking to grow, I love listening to the process of like other dancers I admire. Hopefully you admire me because that will give me insight into their process and guide some of my work in case I want to achieve stuff like that in the future. Oh, that was so Australian. Future, future, future. See you next Wednesday. Bye.